What do you think about your fans?
I love the fans. I don't have that many of them, but I do love them. I love, I'm an outsider, obviously. I have an outsider body, an outsider experience for most people. And a lot of people relate to that. So I get a lot of the nerdy types, basically. The people who feel misunderstood, the only goth in the little town in their village in Ohio, etc. And I say, come to me, because we're all of us that are misunderstood and different need to be in a group. I think that's why cosplay and that kind of stuff is so big, because it allows so many people to be in a kind of family of inclusion. We all feel excluded by this weird world that we weirdos can't fit into. And so a lot of my fans are those sorts of people, and I welcome them, and it's such a joy to be able to help be part of a family.
It's funny, you're saying exactly what I say on the show, which is cosplay encompasses everybody. No body shaming, no bullying.
Right?
We want
no body shaming, no bullying, exactly, and everybody can be something, There was actually a conference, although I didn't see him, where someone dressed up as me, and I was so honored by that. And it's so funny because at school, if anybody pretended to be tucking their arms into the sleeves, it was bullying, it was emotional bullying. But it's great that we can liberate ourselves and that flip it, and it becomes a wonderful positive thing, And so, me personally, I think the clones who go and work in the city are the people we should be sorry for, and not the people who can wear bunny ears and not be embarrassed about it.
Something that you like to do in your spare time that's not work related.
Well, I'm married, and my gorgeous wife Juliette Lesmuse was Miss Exotic World 2006 and Miss Coney Island 2008. She's a very sexual person, and so am I. So leave that to your imagination.
I like where this is going.
If pot were legal in the whole world, I would definitely partake of an evening. Obviously, I can't say that at the moment. That's about it, really. I'm pretty old-fashioned. Sex and pot.
Anything you'd like to promote? Sex and pot, and then I go, anything you want to promote?
Liberal values, inclusion, and let's not forget that loving awareness is still free.
What is it about our fans that you love?
Oh, I love let's see, A, and the washrooms. No, I'm just kidding. I'm working on my Canadian. Sorry, there's so much more to you. I've been a couple times. I was at Shockstock. I was at the London Comic Con. I was at an event in Guelph one February that I will never forget. No, it's the February that, I'm sorry too. My buttocks is still thawing from that winter.
And you're doing an improv background, right?
Well, yes, that's where I come from.
Do you find that it helps with your acting career?
For sure, absolutely. I mean, especially a role like Pepper. Like, what is she? She's really nothing on paper. So you have to make something out of nothing, which is what improv is.
And that's why Pepper comes back.
Yeah, well, I think the fans had something to do with it too. They weren't done.
Anything coming up that you'd like to promote?
I have a couple horror films that I don't know when they're being released exactly. Fear Inc. will be at some point in October. And then there's another film in The Chair, which I think you can actually go online and try to get it in your city. Sorry, I have not had my coffee.
I was about to say, it's really early.
It's very early. And even earlier in Los Angeles.
How do you look so good so early in the morning?
I'm a great actress.
And I love your shoes. You're an actress. Get out of here.
I'm acting. It's all
It's
smoke and
acting.
mirror.
And one thing that you like to do in your spare time?
Yoga. Yeah. I gotta make that poutine from last night go down. Yes, of course. Win in Rome. Win in the Great White North. Oh yeah, I'll have it every day. I intend to go back twice my size.
Well, good luck.
Thank you. I won't need your luck, but I'm working on it.
Hey, so our show is all about the fans. I'm sorry I'm so short. I'm going to stand.
Hold on.
You're awesome. Don't do that. You're going to hurt yourself. don't do that. Now I feel bad.
Interview fast.
Tell us, what do you feel about the fans and coming to these comic conventions?
Well, you never see drama cons. You only see horror cons, sci-fi cons, places where people can cosplay, great cosplays. I love this Pokemon thing you're doing here. Because it's different. It's edgy. People like to be different. They like to live in an alternate reality, okay? Horror offers people a place for their darker, more id side, okay, to explore things. And it allows a space for people's creativity, for their extraordinary body narratives.
Something you like to do in your spare time that has nothing to do with work.
Ooh, martial arts. Tons of it. I love theater. I love to exercise. I love sailing. I love to travel. I love going. I love art. Museums.
Do you have something coming up that you'd like to promote for us?
Oh yes, I'm in a feature film called Chimera, and the trailer is out on my Twitter feed at Amazon Eve, and you can also see my Twitter feed on my website at AmazonEve.com. Chimera is a turning of the screw story. A bit of it turning, and I turn it even tighter and tighter. I'm the shark in the water in this story. It's where a man goes from moral flexibility to evil intent as he does anything humanly possible to save his children's lives. And I got to work with Kathleen Quinlan and Ian Cusick, and I'm very excited about this movie.
What do you feel about that non-bullying? You can be any gender. You can be anything you want in this community, and that's why I personally like it.
Well, I met this young gentleman named last night, and a young transgender boy, transgender woman, but doesn't have a female name yet, hasn't come out to her family, and they're afraid. And I would want to encourage all parents to love your LGBT children no matter what, okay? Support their identities, love them, please. Don't discard them. In this particular case, you want, mom and dad, you want a dead son or living daughter. And this kid is so afraid to come out to their family because they don't want to lose their family. And they've known this all their life. And I tried to tell him, and really it's a her, but I don't have permission to say that. I have that person as they are now. I have this transgender person's permission to talk about this. And I think in this country, when I shot Hemlock Grove here, back in 2012, I didn't want to leave. I cried when I left. I love Toronto. I love your charter on human rights. I wanted to defect. Yes, and not in this country. I mean, you have Jenna Telekova, beautiful, beautiful woman. There's no excuse for the kids out there to be afraid to come out. They need to come out. It's about saving their lives, really. Okay?
And I find that in this community, it's just so equal, and that's why I like it.
Well, keep in mind that we're not at war. There's no front lines. There's no battlefield, no one to aim a weapon at. This is a rescue mission, and we're really rescuing people from their ignorance. I do my best.
You're beautiful. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much.